Hello, my name is Michael Zelensky, founder of Lighted. We help founders and C-level leaders build digital-first companies where most of workflows are automated, enabling them to scale faster and operate more efficiently. And today I'd like to talk about what's available on the market to build a digital foundation for a company which wants to transform into a digital company or which is starting up and wants to build a digital first company bottom up from the beginning, and that way save on digital transformation, because digital transformation may be expensive depending on the size of the company, depending on the stage of the company, and starting up as digital company from the beginning is very advantageous from many points of view, from many sides. So let's go and check what's there on the market or in the world, in the world of technology, or at your disposal for automating your company workflows and turning your company into a digital first company where most of the workflows are automated and you can just focus on scaling, on business development, on communicating people to people, human to human, letting all the technologies communicate on their own, technology to technology, API to API, AI to AI, and so on. I'm kidding, actually. The first thing, well, first of all, let's mention that automation is not new. Automation has existed for a long time, for many decades. As long as computers, personal computers existed, automation also existed. Business automation existed because people started to use computers for business tasks and business problems very early. The first class or category of automations are actually software. The computers are actually hardware, hardwired hardware, and to make it flexible, the people started to build software. And software in the beginning, software looked like a window into the future. And when the operating systems came, I mean the modern operating systems in the modern meaning, with the graphical user interface, like all of those, like Windows and iOS and Linux, then the applications started to boom, and enterprise applications as well. Such applications as, or enterprise software, not just applications, but software, a complex set of programs under one hood. Those clusters are ERP and CRM and ITSM and many others. So that software started to help companies operate, automating many of their tasks, many of their problems, and covering in even whole domains. Like ERP covers resource planning, inventory, accounting, finance. CRM covers sales, maybe a little bit of marketing, and most of customer communications. ITSM covers the ongoing tasks and ongoing projects. So that software is actually not an automation in the modern meaning, but in fact it is. In fact, it is an automation, but the automation very rigid, very hard. It's like a I'd say a hard-coded automation, and it's very hard to. Normally, it's very expensive because it's a corporate class of software, enterprise class of software, and it's very expensive because it's mission critical. it's very critical for the execution of running of the whole enterprise or the whole company, and the cost of error can be very very high. So those applications, those software, that class of software is expensive and requires a lot of maintenance, a lot of people which are specifically trained on specifically that the software. They're even the job names specifically with for each application, for each enterprise software. For example, SAP. So there are many SAP, not even one. There's many SAP roles which are aimed at different aspects of maintaining the software. Next level of automation are homemade scripts. The scripts can be programmed by SMEs, subject matter experts, who know a little bit of programming, who know maybe some scripting languages like Perl or maybe PHP, maybe JavaScript, maybe a little bit of Python. So they can, or maybe a little bit of Bash script. They can automate some of their tasks. But that approach, it can be, although it can be seen quite often in many companies, but that approach is not very stable and it's not professional. People often do this just on their place, just on their desk, just for themselves, and they don't even share those scripts. They maybe share the information that they have some kind of script, but the main purpose of that script is to help themselves, to help only them to execute this or that, this or another task or work, specific task or specific workflow. It is also it's not as rigid, and it's of course not enterprise-wide, but it's much more flexible. It is much more flexible than enterprise, and it can also consume data from other software, other systems, and produce some result. This is not enterprise-wide. This normally doesn't cost the company anything, because this is normally this is individual initiative of an employee, of a person who knows scripting languages. So that's a category that really exists, and you can see it quite often. Management often doesn't know about such scripts existing, but people working on place, they know about those scripts, and they're used quite often. Next category is no-code automation. This is like scripts, but it's not script. It's like script because it's also individual level automation. So an individual without skills can use graphical user interface, just drag and drop some components and connectors, and build the flow, build the workflow, which will start and finish with some result. This is very helpful for individuals, but it's not really scalable. You cannot scale. You cannot base your company automation. You cannot base. You can even hardly base your team workflow on no-code automations, because they are very fragile, and they have limited capacity for formalization, observability, traceability, maintenance, and so on. So that is also kind of a non-professional or semi-professional way because semi-professional, I'm saying semi-professional because you know that there are many roles and many freelancers who offer this kind of automation. There are really a lot, and that approach has become popular in the last couple of years, maybe 2-3 years. For example, 5 years ago, this approach was not as common, although the no-code automation platforms already existed, but they were too naive and too young to offer industry-wide solutions. So this approach has become very popular just recently, before agentic AI. And that brings us to the next category, which is agentic AI or agentic automation. So you can wire up an agent, AI agent, and the AI agent will be able to connect to data sources or to services, and to build a pipeline or a workflow, an automated workflow. This approach has became very popular recently when agentic AI was released or introduced, also maybe a year and a half ago. And I know that many companies are investing a lot of funds, a lot of time and focus, effort into this field, hoping that this will help them save money, earn more, and have better ROI, and also help their employees become more effective. So that's really true, and that works. It's on hype now, which means that, well, hype normally means that the expectations are higher than the reality, and there's much more marketing than real situation. Because the companies which are on hype now, which are AI companies, they want to return the investment soon, and they also want to become the leader for the next 10 or 20 years. That's why they're investing so much effort and money into marketing, creating this hype, and this wave looks like future for non-professionals, for C-leaders, for top-level managers, for middle-level managers. So, and the lower-level managers, they all they have to do is just follow the top management and so on, and their leaders. They don't have other choice. So, agentic AI is another approach for automation, which is very, very popular now, but it shares the same issues as the no-code automation. It's also fragile. It doesn't have built-in tools for traceability, observability, stability, and many other aspects that are required for a professional approach to enterprise or team automation. And the last category, which I would like, no, actually not the last, the one before the last, I'd like to mention is I'd like to talk about, not just mention, is a professional way to build automation in place. Every company, even a small team, even a small company, has some digital landscape, and that landscape is almost always unique, because it depends on the history of the company, on the time point the company was created, on many factors. So there are so many factors that every landscape is unique, which means that your automation also needs to be unique. The automation of your workflows, which are also unique, the automation needs to be unique for unique unique workflows. And that means that if your company is addressing the problem of automation very seriously, then your company would seek a professional advice from professional automation engineers, and that is the next category, the automation engineering. The automation engineers are the engineers, they're actually the programmers or computer specialists or software engineers which are focused specifically on automation, specifically on automating workflows, business process and integrations, and many other things. So what they do is they collect the requirements, they talk to the team, they talk to the people in the team, they study the digital landscape of the company, they see which applications are used, what are the workflows around those applications, what is the input data, what is the output data. They introduce KPIs. I spoke about KPIs in my previous video. Please check my videos on YouTube channel. And they build a professional software or maybe scripts. They build whatever they need. They might use professional software for professional automation, or they might use just a plain framework for building applications, for building software, or they can write applications or platform from scratch. So I've seen several approaches, all those approaches. I've seen automation engineers building applications from scratch, using frameworks, and using automation software. And the last category, which is, before I go to the last category, I'd like to mention the issues related to this category, the professional automations. And the issues are that the automation is not always systematic. Sometimes the automation is kind of simplistic and just solving the pain. It doesn't solve the automation of the whole company, and that leads us to the last category, which is the systematic or centralized automation. And this is what we do at Lighted. This is exactly what we do at Lighted. We provide a platform for systematic automation. We provide engineering advice, and in the end, your company builds the digital first foundation for your growth, for your scale, for your scaling and efficient operational. Okay, thank you very much. It's raining, and we need to stop this video. I could say more, and I'd like to learn what you think about this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.